Hi guys, so I'm Dee. It stands for dorky. Basically, I started this DIY in November. I bought this cute wax warmer at the dollar store. It's pretty basic, and honestly, I don't really use these to melt wax. I use them to place crystals and healing stones on. So I decided to take this holder up a notch, and let's be completely honest here. When I say take it up a notch, I mean try my best not to ruin it. I am not an artist, nor do I believe I have any skills whatsoever when it comes to art. I am skillless. My tummy just rumbled. I'm hungry. I'm skillless and I'm hungry. First up, gesso. Okay, let me just say, I messed up here because gesso is not the first step in this project. I totally started gessoing this project and realized that the paint wasn't adhering, and then I was like, why is it so slippy? And then I was like, oh yeah, I didn't sand the project first. So I sanded the project and kind of sanded the top, even though it was painted already, and it was a hot mess. I'm not going to lie, but you live and you learn, and sometimes you forget things, okay? But let's not focus on the mistakes. Let's focus on the triumphs. Then we gessoed at the appropriate time. Next up, I grabbed my favorite color of green. I mean, I literally used this color on so many projects. I have a problem. Also, it's almost running out and I need to buy more. I painted the stem of the flower this color, avoiding the bees in the flower area, and I love this color. Did I mention that already? It's so pretty. Look how pretty it is. It's like a alien green. It's so beautiful. I really wanted this piece to go with my bedroom aesthetic, so green and pinks. So next up, I mixed up some of my pinks because I realized I actually don't own a perfect pink. Therefore, let the mission for the perfect pink and just the overall bulking up of my pink collection begin. I then decided to make some twisty wave designs as the steeple. Yes, I did look that terminology up. This was my favorite part to do. I love swirls. Like seriously, in high school, I remember being math class and just filling up a paper full of swirls. It took me days, weeks, maybe even a month, maybe even more. Man, I had more time back then, I swear. Then to the flower. This was the hardest part, most annoying part of the whole project, mostly because of the fact that when I thought of doing this upcycle DIY dollar store thing, I only thought about how it would look from the side view. I mean, I was gonna put rocks on top of it. Like, why do I need to think about how the flower actually looks? But once I got to the flower, you can definitely tell I do not know what to do with this flower. Just looking at this makes me frustrated. So I just abandoned it and started working on the stigma. Yeah, I totally 100% looked that up as well. This part I also loved. It's weird because I didn't know what to do with the petals, but This part I actually loved doing. I didn't know what I was going to do, but once I had the vision, I just enjoyed every part of it. I placed a base of purple and then I just played with some tones of the same purple, adding black or white to darken or lighten. I used a dotting tool which gave it a great 3D effect. The petals of the flower still suck though. Next up, the bees. I painted the wings with a pearl white and then started on the daunting task of coloring the bees' bodies. One I started with black and the other I started with yellow. This part was so tedious. I kept making mistakes and getting the black everywhere. I had to clean this bad boy up multiple times. Once everything was dry, I turned her over and started on the bottom. That sounded way dirtier than I meant it. I thought it would be cool to put "Be kind" on the bottom of this piece. I am in no shape or form good at calligraphy, typography, calligraphy. I think that's it. And you can tell. This had to be the most stressful part of this whole project. It didn't matter that the petals sucked. I was going to cover those up anyways, but I was so frightened of messing up the calligraphy, which I did. All right, it doesn't look like anything. I couldn't get there. I was just so scared of messing up at this point. Everything I felt was coming together, and then this fear gripped me at this point because I felt like I couldn't accomplish this feat. And I literally didn't touch the piece for a full month. Look. It kept my black wiggly. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to use any right now, but look, it's still moving. This thing's so cool. So I can like save colors and stuff. My friends bought me this. Anyways, this is the color I need to buy again because it's so good and I use it on everything. So it's a favorite of mine. All right. I guess I could put more in there. I'm just like stingy with it. Anyways, let's start. We're gonna get rid of all these like pencil marks. You can erase them, but also I don't wanna. Mostly because I tried erasing them in here and obviously you can see that yeah, it didn't erase and it got into the groove. So I'm just gonna go back and paint it over and try to get some sharp lines because there are none. Because I suck at this. When I finally finished though, I was so proud of how it looked. Yes, it's not good, but also it's not that bad either. Okay, give me that. All right, here she is, the finished project with 2 layers of varnish. You might notice that the petals look somewhat better at this point. I actually didn't film this part either. I just sat with it and let stuff happen. I didn't have an idea of really what to do at that point either, but I needed it to be better than how it was before, and it came out well. It's certainly better than it was. Overall, I do like how the project came out. I am glad that I finished it. A lot of projects I don't finish. I feel like accomplished, but also it did take me a long time to do, and I really need to work on the time management of a project because I tend to freak out. I start a project and then I just like it so much that I don't want to make any new moves and I don't want to actually risk making a mistake because I like it so much. It's a really weird complex, and let me know down below if anybody else feels this way. And there she is in my bedroom. It is very aesthetically pleasing. It goes well with my interior design currently. And guys, just remember, be kind out there.